Welcome back to the channel. James, where are we at?
We made it to Tyler, Texas. We're at Lindsay Park. We're about to get my personal and I think Nate's first look at the Thorn layout that we're playing this year.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
How was the storm last night?
It was fun. It was a little scary, you know, when you see tornado warning and you live in a van, you're like, oh my gosh, this could be pretty dang bad. But we're staying at South Baptist Church this week, and they were kind enough to open up the church so that at least our bodies were going to be safe. And luckily the tornado passed by and didn't come too close to us, and all our touring rigs are safe and sound. So that could have been a pretty bad situation if like 20 of the rigs, that we're all traveling in just got destroyed last night. So we're definitely thankful that was not the case.
Yeah, we got a nice spot to park out there at the church, huh?
Yeah, they got a cool little disc golf course we can practice putting on, stay loose on in the mornings, and yeah, it's a really sweet facility and really nice of them to open it up to all of us for free all week.
I'm stoked to check out the course with you, man.
Me too.
All right, taking a look at hole 1 here. Strong right to left wind. James throwing a fireball. Paige going crush here out over the road. And here's James throwing his Terra. Pretty good shot, but look what he has left.
Oh, it's so high up there.
Pretty crazy position for a starting hole. What do you think about this?
Absolutely. It's gonna really, I think we're definitely gonna see some big numbers on the first hole. People will want to make that first putt. Ooh, almost for Paige. People easy to 3-putt or even worse on a basket like this. So I think absolutely no shame in kind of laying up if you're not
parked.
Yeah, if I get up on the stairs at all, definitely gonna go for the putt. Even if I'm right by the wall, probably will go for it. But if I'm out here at edge of the circle, absolutely no shame in laying up and taking that 3 to start the round.
All right, taking a look at hole 2 here. OB road on the right, OB line on the left. Paige gets a great flight out of this Zeus into a dead headwind. James is going overstable panic here. And there's a hyzer play out wide around those trees or a low ceiling left to right shot that James is attempting now with his reactor.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. I never called a throw sexy, but
Woo.
woohoo! Wait, through the gap?
Yeah.
He just cashed it through those trees right there.
All right, we got another brand new hole here, par 3, 464. Low ceiling, slightly downhill. We've got a Mando on the left and a Mando on the right. Really tough line for the backhand. I see it for a distance forehand, but pretty tough hole.
James is scoping out the line for his first time.
I don't quite see it for the birdie. I feel like just playing it straight down the gap is as good as I can hope for.
Yes. Wow. What are you talking about?
That's maybe in circle 2. I
Yeah.
think that's as good as I can throw that line
Yeah.
though, pretty much. Won't be an easy birdie though.
Photon?
That's a photon, yeah. That one's pretty flippy. I was backing it all last year, so it's a nice hyzer flip.
All right, guys, I want to introduce you to Torben. Alyssa, how long have you had Torben?
We've had him for 3 months. He's 5 months old. Already doing well, picking up only his frisbee, not the other discs. Yeah, he's a mini Bernedoodle, mini poodle, and Bernie's mountain dog mix.
Pretty
Perfect
cute
disc golf
pup.
dog. Yeah.
Dang. Paige has got some pretty discs. No doubt about it. That's a pretty one,
I
Paige.
got a new one too, the new tour series.
Whoa, what is that?
New 2022 tour series.
Fierce?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, if you want to throw it in.
Nice.
Little fierce approach. Passion to fierce.
Called it, huh?
Checking out where James's money photon line ended up.
Yeah, I kind of called it. It was a good shot, but not even quite to circle 2. I think there's a chance there's an over the top line on this hole. I didn't look at it too close, but I think that might be my best chance at birdie. I think this is probably the safer play though, just piping one down the gut and maybe having a long putt.
Sick. Par 4, low ceiling. Kind of looks like the ideal flight right there.
Oh, you can see the basket.
Thanks. Yeah, that felt good. That's that flippy photon again. It's good just for hitting a gap, putting it on a little hyzer, trusting it to flip up. That was familiar. Nice shot, Paige.
Nice shot.
Shorter.
What'd you
That's
throw
okay.
there?
Zeus.
Sweet.
Nice, Nate.
What do you throw there?
Cloud Breaker 2. Basket is way down there. Oh yeah, hold that cut.
Oh shit, is that OB right there?
Whoa, that totally went down that hill.
Little skip.
That was crazy.
Yeah, more D&D.
What shot? What disc was that?
Low passion?
Nice. Are those more stable?
Yeah, quite a bit.
This is one of the original holes out here at Dogwood.
This is a sweet one. Gotta shoot straight, draw it left to right.
Higher though. Woo! Is that the hex?
It is.
Photon there?
Yeah, it's a more stable photon. I like to hit it on a little bit of angle and then it'll kind of pan back to flat and finish pretty straight. I know a lot of people like an over the top line on this one, but it's feels like it's just bringing some more trouble into play for me. Just that low flat shot, get myself in position to make 3 is good for me.
Take a look at how close the out of bounds line is to here on hole 6. That's OB. Right behind the bucket. Don't go long. Don't bounce your putter off of this smooth top. They really like to bounce way off that.
Oh yeah. That was sick.
Ooh, look at that face.
I don't know how it missed
That's
that.
the I snuck through face. Right, straight. What? Did that hit something?
Yeah, I got a
Oh, okay,
little
I'm like,
kick.
did it really take that much of a right turn?
Yeah, I was gonna be probably a little long, but now it's a little short, but either way.
Torben.
Hitting the gap is good.
Way to focus.
Nice shot.
What a shot.
The downhill one, the
Yeah.
third hole.
Yeah, I forgot I did that.
This is hole 7. This was the original hole 2 at last year's course. Look at all this out of bounds. Really, don't hit a tree or you can expect to be out of bounds. Woo!
Only the best.
Paige, how far away is this from your hometown?
An hour and 40 minutes?
Did you ever play it growing up?
In tournament. Like, I wouldn't just come out here just to play. Well, sometimes. Very rarely, though. Maybe every other month or something. But, yeah.
But you played some
tournaments
early
here.
tournaments in your career out here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
What do you think about Lindsay Park, James?
I like the park. It's yeah, I loved playing the dogwood course last year. Still seeing what I think of the Thorn layout so far. It seems like a good challenge. These like what's it 5, 6, 7, 8 are holes that we played last year on dogwood, and they picked some good ones. And then the first 4 holes that we played seemed challenging. I think pars will be pretty good on most of those holes. So yeah, I think it's fun. Maybe a little more left than I'd like, but that tear felt great through the gap there.
So even after a perfect drive from Paige, you still have to get a little crafty to get up and down.
Yes, you do. I'm going to try 2 different shots. Ooh.
Oh, parked.
Oh, well, that'll work somehow. Trying to go wider.
What was that first one you threw?
A rafter,
Nice little
stable,
quick
going over.
patent pending shot. That was nice. Woo! Was that the buzz?
Buzz.
That was sweet.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Is this like in between a fierce and a buzz for you?
Yeah, I think with the uphill, I wouldn't throw fierce. I think I would try to throw it too hard. I would overpower it and kind of turn it. So the buzz just pull off a little bit and
Sweet.
yeah.
I don't know if I want to go over those little trees or try to split them.
Hole 10, downhill, 426. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I think I'm a bit short. A little flatter with the tear. It might have been better.
You're
but-
going watermelon.
Yeah, I'm just going to go a little wider and see which one's better. They're both fierces. But... Oh, that one stood up too straight. That's OB, probably.
Rip.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
Oh, too low. Try again.
Make it with a skipper.
Oh. Oh, look at the moss on this guy. It's cool.
Cool. Oh, is that like 400 feet or
It
something?
says 435
Okay.
from the caddy book.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I thought I put too much on it, but that panic's really overstable, really likes to fight back, and it's kind of what the shape asks for, is a full flex with an overstable disc.
Walking up on James's first shot here on hole 12 at the Thorn.
Full flex panic got me right inside the circle. Oh, wasted it.
Taking a look at hole 13 here. Shortest par 4 on the course. Low ceiling, uphill drive. We've got a Mando tree on the left. Mando light pole on the right, taking the huge hyzer out of play. You don't need a ton of distance to score here. Paige going passion up the middle. James going photon here. Pulled it a little right, but this is what he's left with. Another kind of low ceiling uphill approach. Basket is on a bit of a left to right slope. And this basket is pretty exposed and pretty sloped right here, but this will probably be one of the most birdied holes at the Thorn. All right, next up, hole 14, 426, slightly downhill. It starts off pretty flat. You got to keep the nose down as you start to head down this hill, and there is one small specific gap that you have to hit to the right of that evergreen and to the left of that oak tree. A very small gap, probably 300 feet down the fairway. James is going Terra here. Flat to hyzer and just pures the gap.
Said go in.
Go in.
Is that Terra?
It's a Terra, yeah.
Sick.
You can rip it hard at the right side of the gap and just trust it to fade before it gets there. Should be a good play, especially in the wind.
Oh.
Man, it felt like the wind was pushing.
All right, taking a look at 15's tee here. Another short par 4. We're headed back up the hill. That's the one gap that you have to hit. Paige going passion here, pures it up the middle. And this is what James is left with after that photon smash. You can see the bucket straight in the distance, and you can't take this one out over the ball field. All right, next hole is another short par 4 up against the road. We're taking a look at James's approach after a clean drive. And now we're looking at the tee of hole 17. Monster par 4, road on the right, OB left, 912 feet.
Oh, it's almost
just
perfect.
right. Yeah, close.
Taking a look at the FPOT pad here on hole 17.
I think just straight. Wow.
Bye-bye, disc.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. You threw it like 500 feet, Paige.
Woo!
Paige, you're on hole 17. What do you think of the Thorn so far?
I think it's a good mix of old dogwood, the original blue course. There was a couple holes from the red course, and then a couple new ones. So, from someone growing up playing here, it's cool to play them all. I know lots of people want to play more in the woods, but I think it's going to be a lot more challenging than people are giving it credit for. It's tight, even though it's got some open areas. There's lots of trees you have to miss and stay out of the big evergreens.
Sick line.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good shot. I feel like you need 2 good shots in this hole, though. You can't get away with just one. So I caught this stuff on the drive, kept me a little short, but just try to get down there and get up and down for the par. Anytime you have such a long par 4, par is not a bad score. You know, three's doable here, but it takes 2 great shots.
All right, taking a look at hole 18, 696 foot par 4 OB road on the right and an OB fence on that left side. That fairway kind of slopes down from left to right. James hanging it wide out over the road. That's going to be a typical play. You're left with another hyzer or an Annie out over the ball field. Taking a look at what Paige is left with here. On this kind of side hill, you have to swing another hyzer out wide. And we're going to see James kind of take one up and over the fence here. Let's take a look at James's birdie putt and to see just how close this final pin is to OB. All right, thanks for tuning in to the video. I would love it if you left a comment to let me know what you think of the new layout out here called the Thorn. And also leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see more of. Let me know what you want to see less of in next week's video. And also, I am doing a giveaway for a brand new Upper Park Rebel bag. And all you have to do is be subscribed to me on YouTube. And I'm giving that bag away next weekend. Thanks so much, guys.